Hello and welcome to April 24th, where we're reading Judges 19 and 20. And I told you on Sunday, overviewing this, I told you that it would get bad. These chapters introduce another story, another tale of what's happening in the Judges period. In those days when there is no king in Israel, everyone does what they think is great. And unfortunately, that means that we have an instance of the city of Sodom representing itself in Israel. This is a horrible story. I get no joy in talking about it. I really wish I could avoid it, but here we are. So we're going to cover the first two-thirds of it, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. If you want more details, are on the written page. Otherwise, let's talk about a little bit of what these chapters say. In Judges 19, there is a certain Levite who has a concubine, which already is a question. I don't think they were supposed to have those. He goes and she runs away from him for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's a very odd point. He goes and gets her back, and her dad won't let them leave easily. Eventually, the Levite and the concubine leave her father's house and make it as far as a Gentile city. They go to Jebus, which will eventually become Jerusalem. But that's a Gentile city, and so they decide to instead push a little bit further and stay in a city in Benjamin. But when they get to Benjamin, what happens is nothing good. They stay outside. They're outside in the central square. Nobody's coming by to take care of them until an old man from a different tribe, from Ephraim, says, "Why are you out in the square? You cannot stay out in the square." And you start to get these weird little chills because that sounds really weird. Why am I not allowed to stay outside? What's going to go wrong? What goes wrong is a bunch of people come in and try to rape the man. They don't succeed in doing so. The man stays inside. Instead, he just shoves the concubine out, and so they rape the concubine instead. Hooray. The Levite then gets up the next morning, takes the concubine, and takes her back home, cuts her into pieces, sends all of her pieces out to the other tribes of Israel to summon them for war on Benjamin. Chapter 20 is the promise, is the fulfillment of their promises when Israel comes and actually wars against Benjamin, and ultimately they decimate Benjamin, taking it down to about 600 men, I think, and that's about it. The entire tribe is almost genocided because they did a bunch of evil and some other things happen. This is, again, not a pleasant story, but now it's in your mind and it's not just in mine. So I'll see you tomorrow for its conclusion, April 25th, where we're reading Judges 1 and then Judges 21, and then we'll get to Ruth chapter 2 as well, which is a little bit more positive.